Knicks, they are struggling real bad. Some people talking about this guy here, saying like, man, he probably wish he had signed with the Bulls. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe he got on some eyeliner, fake eyelashes or something here, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I think he knew. He had to know. I'm assuming he knew that the Knicks weren't going to be as good as the Bulls this year. I mean, I think he kind of had to know that. I think he had to buy into the Knicks based off of the promise that how good they would be down the like in a few years. Whether or not that turns out to be a good decision from him in terms of winning, but people automatically assume that that's just the biggest thing with these guys. I'm sure these guys want to win. Everybody wants to win, but I think it's different levels of wanting to win. Some guys want to win more than anything else, because they already know they're going to be rich, right? So either way, $7 million, $12 million, what's the difference? I'm still going to be rich. I want to win. Winning is my number one priority because I don't have to worry about money. Some guys are not on that, and I don't fault either guy. Amari Stoudemire looking like a civil rights activist, but hey, it is what it is. But I don't fault either guy. You know what I mean? If only you can say what's most important to you in your life, your family. A lot of people try to look at this like, these guys are supposed to everybody's supposed to, because people really selfish, man. I ain't trying to really preach too much, but people selfish. You a fan, you like the Bulls, or you a fan, you like the Knicks. You want Carmelo Anthony to do exactly what you want to do so that your team can win. That's what you want. Forget what he might want. Forget anything he care about. This is what you want because you want to cheer for your winning team. That's how people think. It's crazy. But these dudes got to think about themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Iman Shumpert knows what I'm saying. That's why he got his lips poked out like that, because he knows exactly what I'm saying. You know that him and Derrick Rose tore their ACL on the same day. When Derrick Rose first got injured, first tore his ACL against the 76ers in the playoffs. Iman Shumpert tore his ACL the same day, later on that day in the playoffs. Iman Shumpert came back the next season. He was never quite, to be honest, I still don't think Iman Shumpert has ever been quite the same as he was that rookie season. Rookie season, he was, he was explosive. He was really promising. I still don't think he's ever gotten quite back there yet. Maybe he came back to it. I don't know. But it was a bad day for people from Chicago that year. Tim Hardaway, great render. He does look like his father quite a bit. He looks a lot like his father. But I learned when doing the Going Home series that actually Tim Hardaway was born in Florida, probably during the time when his dad was playing for the Miami Heat. So that is Tim Hardaway Jr. All right, who we got next? We got we got JR. Man, you know what's so crazy about J.R. Smith? And I think I might have said this last year. And his line at the top got some white stuff on it. I don't know what that is. But J.R. Smith could be one of the best two guards in the NBA. He really could be. Talent-wise, tell me what J.R. Smith can't do. You're just talking about talent-wise. Tell me something he can't do. He can shoot from the outside. He can handle the ball. He's actually a good passer when he chooses to be. He can go to the rack and finish above the rim. He plays good defense, too, when he wants to. There's nothing really he can't do. It's just, the space. He goes into space sometimes. I never realized how big his eyebrow is. Gee whiz, JR. He got like a whole head full of hair for a baby over each eye. What is going on? I didn't realize that. Jose Calderon, my man. He looked like Omri Caspi a little bit. Is his head too small? I don't know. He got a Lou Ferrigno look, though. Y'all know look up Lou Ferrigno if you don't know who he is. Kind of look like a little skinny Lou Ferrigno. Look him up. Stop being lazy. Look up Lou Ferrigno. Sitting there like you ain't gonna look up Lou Ferrigno. I kind of make a suggestion to you. You don't want to look him up. Jose Calderon's hurt as of this particular broadcast. So there's that. Samuel Delembert. You know what? Man, Samuel, you must have called them about your Brenda, because it is so much better this year than it was last year, man. I thought he was like some kind of old Algerian war criminal or something. It was rough. Now he looked like a human being. He looked like a human being up off in here. You know, another thing, man, Samuel Dellenberg, I saw him play in the first game against the Bulls, first game of the regular season against the Bulls. All the years I've watched Dellenberg play, I never realized he was that good of a passer. He's a really good passing big man. Does pretty well. I guess you can see it now because they're trying to execute the triangle and all that kind of thing. Jason Smith, I'm telling you, you want to talk like least favorite players in the NBA, he is right there for me. He's right up there. And I think I might have told y'all this before. My problem, I don't like dirty players. I just don't care. I don't respect dirty playing dudes. Man, I think it might have been Blake Griffin's second year. You know, they was starting the whole thing where people were tired of Blake dunking on them. They're going to start fouling them hard, trying to hurt them and all this. What kind of lame? You know the only people who do that? The only people who play basketball like that is lames who can't play, who got to try to find some kind of way to bridge the gap between them and the real talented dudes. You know, just that goofy out there on the floor trying to hurt people. You's a lame. Go and find a seat, little fella. Shane Larkin, my dad is Barry Larkin, one of the best shortstops in, I guess a 20-year period there with Cincinnati Reds. He was doing his thing. Shane Larkin had to go somewhere else because he was not getting a chance to play at all in Dallas. Trying to get a little bit of a shot here. He's very athletic, super fast, big time at vertical leap. I think he had like a 38-inch vertical at the combine. So we'll see. Hopefully he cranks his game up and, actually really starts to make a difference. Not too much of a difference. I ain't no Knicks fan or nothing like that. I'm just saying for his own personal sake. Pablo Prigioni, something, you know what? There's a famous, I know who it is. I got it. Pablo Prigioni look like Martina Navratilova. Does he not look like Martina? Don't look at him good. Look at him good. Martina, right there. Even though his left eye. Look at his left eye. It won't come down. It will not come down and align itself with the right one. Oh my God, he's scaring me. Get Pablo off the screen. I had to get Pablo off. He was scaring me for a minute. Pablo Navratilova. I need to make that name on Franchise Fiction. Make me somebody named Pablo Navratilova. No, forget I said it. Just forget I even said it. Don't even worry about it. Forget I even said it. My sleeper rookie. He's not really playing that well yet, but I believe in Clee Anthony Early. This is a heck of a render, too. Heck of a render. Very good. Clee Anthony Early looks like he's African, though. Don't he? He looks like you like he African. His name used to be Rashombo Natumbai. Yeah, I believe it. Rashombo Natumbai. But he is a heck of a talent. A little bit older for a rookie, but I really like his game, man. Physical, can shoot the three. Like his game a lot. Wearing them Way of Wade 2.0s. But yeah, he's one of my sleeper rookies. Definitely. Quincy Ace. Man, yeah. Yeah, man. He got that whole Isaac Hayes look to him. That's a sick beard, though. His beard is on something different, man. His beard look like a big Doc Martin boot or something. I mean, but it's neat, though. It's neat, and it's in order. You feel me? And, he got the big hair, big neck hair and all that going on, but he looks like he be sharp, though. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference when you don't look like you be sharp. It look like you be sharp. I like them shoes. What are those, brother? The Adipure Crazy Ghost. I think I just like that color scheme. The Knicks color scheme. I just really like that for shoes. Blue and orange thing. I'm feeling it. Quincy Ace, he can jump too. Good undersized defender on the post. And this guy is not a defender on the post. Andre Bayani. Look like he just woke up. And he might as well have, because they don't let him play no way. Man, you know what? You think of Bargnani, right? You think of him as like a really good outside shooter. Do you know that he's only, I think, I don't have the numbers exactly in front of me, but I think it's somewhere like a 29% three-point shooter, like over the last 2 seasons. That don't look like you should keep shooting that better. And I saw something that was saying they were trying to encourage him to take 2 steps in, and start taking long twos instead. It can still be effective to spread the floor, but maybe your shooting percentage will go up. He got to do something because he can't rebound. He don't run the floor well. He don't play no D. You got to hit your shot. Something. You got to. Cole Aldrich. He got to be some. He went to Kansas, so you can't help it, but he just seemed like a second coming of Greg Ostertag. Just not quite as big, a little less lame, but just something like Big Ostertag. He got some very complicated shoes on. I think those are the anatomics in the Knicks color. Yeah, they are. Boy, them anatomics in the Knicks color look like some little traces of vomit or something. I don't know what that is. It's terrible. A little traces of vomit on your feet. What's going on? Travis Ware. They did a real kind of a lazy creative player with him. Do you know how many people on the foreign teams, on the international teams, has got this face? Do a little bit better. He got a twin brother named David Ware that went to UCLA, I believe. I actually liked their games. I really did like their game. Both of them are athletic, had a little bit of shot from the outside. I wasn't surprised at all to see one of them stick on the team, if not both. So I like their games. Definitely. That is Travis Ware. Only got a 66, so it ain't really happening all that much. So that is it for the Knicks. Player faces, tattoos, and shoes. Y'all stay tuned for the next team. We rolling.